Hey everyone, I'm going to help you real quick today with updating the firmware on the new Sonicware SmplTrek. You've probably been notified or made aware by Sonicware that you need to update the firmware on the unit from an SD card as opposed to being connected directly to your computer, but they didn't really give you a lot of information up front on how to do that. It does tell you in the manual how to do this, but reading manuals is boring, so I don't blame you for being here right now. Luckily for you, I did the work already. I'm going to show you how to do it. It only takes a minute. So I have my memory card, which has been formatted, so cleared out completely. The only thing on this memory card right now is the firmware update file, which you can get from Sonicware's website. It'll be a file with the extension .bin at the end. So that's the only thing on this memory card that's not in a specific folder or anything like that, just the .bin file. You can go ahead and put the memory card in your unit. And to do the firmware update, you're gonna hold the home button while pressing the power button to turn the unit on. It'll ask if you want to do a system update or a system diagnostic. Obviously, we're going to select update. It'll take a second and show you the current firmware on the unit and then ask you if you want to update it to the latest one. So go ahead and hit OK. It will take a minute or two for the update to complete, but then it'll ask you to restart. You can just power down the unit and turn it right back on again. So what we also want to do, because this is a fresh memory card, is we want to format the memory card for the unit and also get the default samples loaded on there. It'll also set up the folder so you can load your own samples onto the SD card, which a lot of people have been asking about and having trouble with as well. So to get to the menu to format the memory card for this Sonicware specifically, you're going to hold function and go to the system menu. Go down to card. We're going to format and duplicate. So that'll take a minute again, but once that's done, you'll not only have a couple of default tracks, a couple of default projects as examples on the unit to get you started, but if you go into your sample pool, you'll also have the preset samples in this folder, including the different drums and one-shots for instruments. This will also set up your memory card so that it is formatted with the correct folders to load your own samples onto. So when you have your memory card connected to your computer again, you'll have a folder which goes from the root menu of your memory card to the folder called SmplTrek, to the folder called Pool, and then the folder there, which is called Audio, is where you'll drop your own samples in. So again, it'll be folder SmplTrek, Pool, and then Audio to load your own samples. That should get you started and have your SmplTrek updated, get the memory card cleared and formatted to how it needs to be to load your own samples onto, as well as the default samples to get you started with making your own tracks with the samples that they provide on the unit. If you need any other help, have any other questions about this, or have any issues with that, leave me a comment down below or send me a message to let me know, and I'll try to help you out the best I can.